That was a really good question. Hey everybody, it's Matthew Lee with the Tao of Kung Fu, and today I'm going to mention just a couple of quick things. I had a couple of people ask me about what I do for nutrition because I exercise a lot. I'm exercising a lot more anyway. Today for my nutrition advice, like what I do for myself, is I make sure, number one, that I'm hydrated. I can definitely tell when I'm dehydrated. I get kind of dizzy and I feel like I look very ashen and get kind of circles under my eyes, and I get low energy. So if I'm having those symptoms kind of start to pop up, I make sure that I start drinking water. Mine's way across the room right now, so it's not doing me much good. But hydration is my number one thing for nutrition. I think hydration is super important. So I wake up in the morning and I drink some tea. I think that the hot water hydrates me a lot better. So that's kind of one of the tricks that I use that I was taught by my teacher. For food, I do mostly my carbs and fruits in the morning and the early afternoon because they build up a lot of energy and you digest them pretty quickly. So I do like steel cut oats and bananas and blueberries and apples and nuts, things like this. While I'm working out, I have a good trail mix, which is just kind of like a handful of nuts and chocolate. Because you burn the chocolate really fast, the nuts you burn a little bit slower, but they're still quick energy. So about halfway through my intense workouts, I just get a handful of these and down those, and then I've got plenty of energy. As soon as my workout is over, I replace my proteins. I do a protein shake. And I'll do a segment on protein drinks here and kind of compare what I like in protein drinks. But the most important thing to look for, a lot of people don't know proteins, is that they have a full amino acid profile, is what it's called. And basically the quick lesson on that is there's essential amino acids, which means that your body does not produce them. You have to intake them from food and other sources. So if you're not eating those aminos, you're just not getting them. So it's essential vitamins and essential amino acids and all that type of thing. That's kind of what the essential part means. That you don't make it. Like you make vitamin D in your body. Just by going out into the sunshine means that it's not essential. You can create that. And just like cholesterol, you create your own cholesterol, so you don't need to eat extra. But some amino acids are essential, some vitamins are too, so you want to make sure that you're getting those. The way that I do that is I make sure that it's in my protein shake. So I do a protein shake on the days that I train really hard. And then by no later than 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I try to stop eating my complex carbs. I mean, you can't stop eating carbs because everything, but the group of foods that is carbohydrates, that's like your pastas and your breads, I try not to eat those after 3 o'clock. And then I start doing more heavy protein meals, which are like my heavy vegetables and salads and beans and things like that. And then I usually end the evening, the last meal, with a big salad, and that's my meal. Because the proteins take a lot longer to digest, they're great to go to sleep on, and they won't turn into fat, which a lot of carbs will, like your breads and your pastas. You digest them really fast, they've got all this energy, you don't use it while you're sleeping, and it converts into fat. So that's why you don't want to eat the heavy carbs after like 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then just nutrition-wise, to go beyond the nutrition step, one of the things that you really want to work on is the amount of food you're eating. Portion control is really important. And here in San Francisco, the pace of life is ridiculous. So I found I used to have a tendency to just eat a lot whenever I got a chance to eat. And I gained a lot of weight, gained about 10 pounds extra that I don't like carrying around. So I'm working on getting rid of that. It's much healthier to try to eat about 6 meals a day and consider anything that you're eating a meal. So if you snack, if it's an apple, that's a meal. And then you're not allowed to eat anything for 2 to 3 more hours. And then when you eat again, that way you're eating and then not eating for 2 or 3 hours. So like every 2 or 3 hours you want to eat, and then by the time you've done that your 6th time, that's it. No more food for the day. Just hydrate, drink tea, and go to bed. So that'll boost your metabolism, and you'll find this heavy carbs in the morning, heavy proteins at night will give you a lot of energy, and you'll be feeling healthy. The other thing, of course, that I look for is not a lot of refined foods. Matter of fact, very little refined foods. And I look for very simple ingredients. I'm a label reader. So when I'm buying things in the store, I try to buy whole foods to start off with, or foods that just have 1 or 2, maybe 3 ingredients. But nothing that's ridiculously complex and nothing that I can't recognize. If it starts getting to be like 4 or 5 syllable words that are ingredients, I don't do those. Good luck with the nutrition tips. Nutrition is very much key when you're talking athleticism and health and fitness. Nutrition is probably 80% of it, so it's definitely important to pay attention. It's like dumping, right? Cool. High five. How do you feel that went? Yeah, me too.